Stocks over the last few days, we have seen a big rally in Future Retail, V-Mart, V2 Retail, all these stocks because the D-Mart issue has opened for subscription, and this could well be a record in terms of IPO subscriptions. Varinder Bansal caught up with Kishore Biyani, the head of the Future Group, and they say that they are done with the restructuring of the group.
I think the reorganization of our businesses has happened. We are now working towards strengthening our balance sheets. We are looking at how we can be offering to our investors, which is including us, a return on capital in excess of 20% year after year. How can we work on cash flow positive businesses? I think a lot of things have happened over a period of time. And I think the new balance sheet which we are drawing out seems to be moving in that direction, wherein we will be able to make a very, very strong balance sheet on which we can grow further.
Can Future Group become a debt-free group in next 4-5 years?
I can see that happening maybe faster also.
Lovely, good to know. Now I come to individual companies. I have heard several interviews of yours, okay? And you have talked about the growth rate in some of the companies. And I was astonished to hear 60-70% growth you are expecting from Future Consumer Enterprise.
I have talked about 80% growth in Future Consumer Enterprise. Future Consumer now.
Future Consumer.
Future Consumer. I think there is a work which has happened in that company over a period of last many years, and for which we have to build products. So there is a lot of R&D which goes into building of a product, and we are a multi-product company and a multi-brand company having our own distribution. So there are various factories which we have put up. All things which are in development phases are going to come alive this year majorly, and probably next year also. So the growth will be quite huge in this company because there are a lot of new brands, a lot of new products, a lot of new factories which have started, and they will be operating at the full year level this year.
Well, the kind of sales you do, sir, in Future Consumer Enterprise, Future Consumer, in the next 5 years at the growth rate of 80%, what you're talking about, can the sales could go to 20,000 crores for this company, Future Consumer?
I think we feel good and confident that we should be crossing 20,000 crores, maybe by 20 or maybe by 2021.
With the margins of nearly 8-9%, which normally...
I think margins will depend on the scale and the efficiency which we build up, but we believe all our products will be reaching significant size, wherein the efficiencies will creep in and the values and the margins can be very interesting.
Well, that's very interesting because I think with a company of 5,000 crores market cap, 20,000 crores sales, what Future Consumer, it's really phenomenal. I come to the second leg, which is Future Retail, which people in the market these days are very much focused on. Is 35 to 40% growth which you have done in the last 6 months or 12 months, is that reasonable to assume? And what are the triggers for Future Retail Limited?
I think there is a big store and there is a small store. For us, Big Bazaar is a big store and the small stores are the Easy Day stores. Easy Day stores are going to expand a lot. I think we have stated ambition of 3,500 stores, but we are experimenting on a model which is technology-led. If we are able to be successful in that, we will think of a much larger scale on the smaller stores. Our big stores are expanding 25 to 30 stores every year, and that will continue to happen for the next 4-5 years. So in that sense, it's quite a settled business. We have already running 235 big stores, Big Bazaars, independent 59 FBBs, Fashion and Big Bazaars. I think our ambition is now to open 100 FBBs as fast as possible. So this year you will see a major expansion happening in FBB, which is our fashion format. I think we have got a lot of things right in our fashion business, and we are looking forward to a very significant jump in our fashion business this year also.
Oh, lovely.